Everybody, Lance Russell right along ringside, by golly, without my old buddy Dave Brown. We've got a special show today, and son of a gun, I'll tell you, it is going to be a dandy, I think. One of the matches that you're going to see in there was one of the very earliest of the title defenses, with Jerry the King Lawler defending the World Heavyweight title against a guy who had previously beaten him for the Southern title. We're talking about Dirty Dutch Mantell. Now, that's not all that we've got either. We've got a little action that involves Robert Fuller and Bill Dundee. Plenty of it today lined up for our championship wrestling program. Quite a show. You stay right where you are. We're going to get going now because we want to get into it and let you see all the action. Back in a moment. One thing, you can't open with a much bigger bout than the one that we've got for an opener today. It's going to be Phil Hickerson, the big CWA heavyweight title holder, going against Brickhouse Brown, former Stud Stable member, and he set them up one at a time. He wants all of the Stud members. Take a look at this son of a gun. You're going to see wild and woolly action. Stay tuned to the very end of it. I think you'll enjoy what you see. Let's look.
Brickhouse Brown, Phil Hickerson. This will be a title match. They tie it up into the ring. Phil pushes Brickhouse Brown into the corner, misses with a right hand. Brickhouse, boy, steams Phil with a right hand. Brickhouse waited quite a while to get a shot at Phil Hickerson. Would love nothing more than to have that belt around his waist again. They tie it up again. Brickhouse pushed into the rope. Off the rope comes Brickhouse. Down he goes with a shoulder butt. Phil Hickerson drops down and misses, but Brickhouse up with a series of big right drop kick. Down goes Phil Hickerson. He's out on the ring apron. And Brickhouse zaps him with a right hand. He didn't see him. Hickerson turned around and he hit him. Stuck him good. Brickhouse Brown continues the fight outside of the ring. He's really working over Phil Hickerson. Phil drops down on that steel rail fence, and Brickhouse continues to work on Hickerson. A little sweet revenge here for Brickhouse Brown. Uh-oh, Phil Hickerson grabbed Brickhouse, rammed the left shoulder right into that steel ring post. Double fist on the back of Brickhouse.
Boy, he rolls him back into the ring. He figures now that he's got him hurt like this, what a great chance to take advantage and maybe get a quick pin off of him. Referee Jerry Calhoun keeping an eye on. Big elbow dropped down from Phil to Brickhouse Brown. Snapmare over the shoulder, and now he's working on that shoulder, Roger. He is using what a veteran would do, and that is when he gets the injury started, keep working on it.
That's the pro, and Phil Hickerson, he's been around a long time, held just about every belt that's imaginable, and that's why he's held it. He is tough. He's just holding Brickhouse, drops down on that left shoulder, right on his knee, and you can see the pain in Brickhouse Brown's face. He's hurting. And Phil Hickerson continues to concentrate on the wounded warrior. Down now. Zips Brickhouse with a big right hand. Little straight out right hand. Now look at Brickhouse. He's coming back. Phil Hickerson gouges the eyes of Brickhouse. Grabs him. Whips him into the corner. Brickhouse. Brickhouse went way up and he's going to drop down, but he dropped down right on his feet. Look at Phil Hickerson. What a surprise. Speared him with a headbutt. Hickerson's down, but Brickhouse goes after Bruno, pulls him in the ring. This may be a disqualification. Hickerson from behind grabs him, slaps a DDT on him.
him, and Podnup, that is going to be sine-die. That's all. No! Brickhouse kicked the left shoulder up. Broke it. I would have sworn he had the 1, 2, 3, but Brickhouse kicks it loose and is still alive for the moment in there. Referee warning Hickerson about the use of the fist, so he uses it again.
Phil Hickerson, another right. Stuns Brickhouse momentarily, but look at it.
You know the thing about it, if the referee disqualifies him immediately, Brickhouse loses his chance to get the title. So the referee is cognizant of the fans, he's cognizant of the challenger and the champion. Hickerson is saying, hey, what do you got to do? This guy is getting tougher. Wham! Foot in the midsection of Hickerson. He comes in and slams him right across the ears, rips him with the right hand, and the referee says, watch the fist. Reversal, and Brickhouse goes in, and boy, was he tagged. Well, we haven't seen the jingle-jangle by Phil Hickerson, but if Brickhouse keeps up, he reversed Hickerson into the ropes, runs him in, and bulldogs him right down into the mat.
And out of the ring goes downtown Bruno. He got a chance to nail him, and he did just that. Uh-oh. There's Mike Davis. Mike Davis is coming in.
Brickhouse going at all the stable members. Davis, Lane, Cactus Jack, Jimmy Golden, and Brickhouse holding his own. He'll need some help, though. There's too many in there. Now Hickerson grabs him by the throat. Golden pounding him in the corner. It's going to be a disqualification. Hickerson will keep the belt. But in the corner, here comes Billy Travis, Sean Baxter, Scott Steiner, and a brawl is underway. The stable against the non-stable members, but Golden and Hickerson right up above us. Hickerson pounding away as Golden puts a foot. Here comes Jeff Jarrett. He grabs Golden, rips him. Hickerson backdrop by Jeff in the ring. Brickhouse. And look at Jeff pulls a chain out as he gets ready to hit Hickerson. He blasted him. Oh, yeah, he ripped him with that chain. Jeff on Phil, Scott Steiner on Mike Davis, Travis on Tommy Lane, Brickhouse on Jimmy Golden. And the brawl goes on. Officially, it's over with. Hickerson's head busted wide open, where Jeff grabbed that chain from him, and he used it on him. Brickhouse slamming one on Golden, while Jeff pounds away on Phil Hickerson. The brawl goes on. Hickerson down on the floor, bleeding profusely. Jimmy Golden jumps out. Tommy Lane gone. Cactus Jack hits the floor. Mike Davis gets Hickerson, starts to lead him back to the dressing room, while there's a celebration in the ring as Steiner, Brickhouse, Jeff Jarrett, Baxter, and Travis got the better of the stud stable.
Well, of course, Phil Hickerson, you know how he is. He is not one that's going to let truth get in the way of what he's got to say. We had Phil in the studio, and let's take a listen to what Phil had to say.
Phil, we heard what you said. Now, wait a minute. You've got a match scheduled coming up, and you're not going against Jeff Jarrett in there. You've got a match scheduled in there that you're going to have to...
You don't worry about what? Nothing. Let me tell you something. You know how much I love his belt.
Yeah.
And I said that nobody was going to beat me. But Jeff Jarrett, well, hell, I know he's not here. He can't be further off some vacation spot. Let me tell you something. You little egg-sucking dog, I'll put this right here, baby. I'll put my belt up if he'll come out here and wrestle right now.
The
belt, if he's got enough guts. Yeah, come on, baby.
Okay, no.
Yeah, come on.
Hey.
Oh, yeah,
Come on, Jeff. Hey, come on. on, Jeff. Now, you know better than this.
Don't stop there, man. Hey, your mama's a female dog, and everybody knows what they call her.
Hey, come on. Come on, Jeff. Give us a break.
You're out here running your mouth, pal. I'll tell you what, I hadn't backed down from Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, and none of the stinking stud stable, and I'm not backing down from you. If you want to put that belt up, I'll get in the ring right now. Anytime, any damn day.
Hey, come on now.
Get out of here. We're not going to have any arguments on this television right here. We're not going to have any. We're not.
Hey, come on. Hey, give us a break here today.
You don't play, Jack, and you know it. You can't be there. Anybody else
We got a TV show scheduled here.
Really? Now, come on, Phil. Just let up on it.
Lance, I'll change the card, but we're not. Hey,
Hey, come on, Phil. Come on now, Phil. Put the chair down, will you?
let me tell you, if there's any contact at all,
Just let up. He's going to make the match on it.
and you'll lose that belt by forfeit before he ever gets a chance.
You're
I'm
a conspiracy.
not protecting anybody. I'm not protecting anybody. I'm just saying I'll sign the match for this week.
You got the match. Now put the chair down.
Your title match.
Whether you going to pay, Jack, I got the match. You going to pay, Jack.
You're going to change it? It is. It's definite. Okay, come on now. Give us a break here and get it on. Okay, the big action Wednesday right there in the Evansville Coliseum at regular prices is coming Wednesday night. And son of a gun, I'll tell you what, championship night of action. You've got, among other matches, a Southern Tag Team title match where the RPMs will be going against the former champs, Billy Travis and Scott Steiner. A return CWA heavyweight title match, Phil Hickerson against Jeff Jarrett. And after the little action that took place last Wednesday night, you'll have a tag team match that'll have the superstar Bill Dundee and Brickhouse Brown going against the team of Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden.
You know, that's going to be some type of a match, too, because, as you know, I waited for the opportunity for that midget, Bill Dundee. I had talked about how I like to beat up short people, and I wanted to make an example right there in Evansville for everybody to see. But Lance, instead of being able to make the proper example, when I got him right where I want him, to put him away with his punk kid sitting right there at ringside, and that would have made me so happy. What do you think happened? Go ahead, guess about it.
Know what happened?
I'll tell you what, you're either figuring Jarrett come out to save him, but it wasn't. It was Brickhouse Brown, the thorn in the stable side, baby, the thorn in my side. I hired you, boy, when nobody else wanted you, when everybody said the stable's got enough. RPMs are the greatest team in the world. And by the way, RPMs are going to take Travis and Steiner, and you're talking about stepping stones. They got them titles. They're going to have him when it's over, boys, and get ready for it. And then Jeff Jarrett, and don't leave it out, because Jeff Jarrett, don't think for a second you're off the line. Phil Hickerson's going to take you, man, make hamburger meat out of you so you'll look real good to that daddy of yours in case he wants to get himself involved again. And then last but not least, I got a bad boot on, and it's because of you, Bill Dundee. And that skunk over there you got on the other side of you, you better give him part of your money, because I'm collecting the rest of his. I'm kicking your butts with Golden.
Robert Fuller always with an eye out for talent, and he is always looking for somebody who will think the way that he does, or who can be taught to think the way that he does. He had a special introduction when he brought in the newest tag team members of the stud stable, the Rock and Roll RPMs.
Now the newest members to the stable. You're talking about a stable breaking down, collapsing. It's only building up. It's only getting better. My new champion, the Southern Tag Team champions right there, the RPMs. This is fantastic, baby.
I saw him with those belts. I saw Bruno in their corner. I figured it's some kind of a deal had been made in there.
I'll tell you something, Lance. When you win a belt, baby, when you're top of the line, when you climb to the top of the mountain, you don't have to figure it ain't going to be very long before the stable starts sending you contracts, and top guys don't turn down stable contracts. You know what I'm talking about.
I hear what you're talking about. We got to go to the ring. We got action, Dave.
It's a one-fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing at a total weight of 441 pounds. Out of Memphis, Tennessee, Ken Raper. Out of Kentucky, Tommy King. Going against him from Atlanta, Georgia, at a total of 454 pounds. The rock and roll RPMs, Mike Davis and Tommy Lane. They're starting. It's Tommy Lane for the RPM. Tommy King head into the turnbuckle.
They won the titles, Dave, from Billy Travis and Scott Steiner, and they're back up there lording it over. And when I saw that Downtown Bruno was connected with them, I knew that some kind of deal had been struck with the stud stable.
Yeah, Bruno's in their corner again today, of course. This is a non-title match, by the way. Tommy Lane drops Tommy King right on his back. Middle of the ring. Tommy King picks him up. Got him by the hair, you can see. Tags Mike Davis. Well, there's a double move they put on you. Count is 1, 2. Looks like that's it.
Yep, didn't take very long there.
1:01, a minute, 1 second. The rock and roll RPMs getting the win.
Okay, take about 60 seconds of your time, my friend. First, to run over the action around the territory on Sunday, October the 2nd, Fort Knox, Kentucky. Hey, it's going to be at Sadowski Fieldhouse, and that's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Save a buck on the tickets in advance. Well, let me tell you, if you hadn't been out there on one of these afternoon shootouts, you've got to be there. That's Fort Knox coming up Sunday, October the 2nd. Here's the entire card for Evansville, and did you understand I say regular prices this coming Wednesday night, and you're going to be seeing some great championship action. Gorgeous Gary Young going against Ray Odyssey. Cactus Jacks against Sean Baxter. A Southern Tag Team defense with the RPMs against the former champs Billy Travis and Scott Steiner. A return CWA heavyweight title match when Big Phil Hickerson has to face Jeff Jarrett's challenge again. And then, what a final tag team match. Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden going against superstar Bill Dundee, and his partner is going to be the former stable member Brickhouse Brown. Wednesday.
About the situation between Robert Fuller and superstar Bill Dundee. Let's go back over and recap some of the events that took place in the match. Actually, it started out with Jeff Jarrett and Bill Dundee and what looked like a very glum ending to a match in there. Take a look. You'll see Jeff and Billy going against Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden.
Look at Dundee go. Big drop kick on Jimmy Golden. Dundee got Fuller. Really scuffling. Here comes Larry Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett. Jerry going after Sylvia with a belt. Chasing her out of here, and there they go, back to the dressing room. Bill Dundee rolls Robert Fuller up. Bruno comes up, slams Dundee in the back with a kendo stick. Jeff Jarrett and Jimmy Golden fighting. There's a cover on Dundee, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to be a win. 15 minutes even. The winners will be the stud stable.
Dundee, Fuller, Jarrett got Golden in the corner. Out goes Dundee as they double team Jeff Jarrett. Here comes Jerry Jarrett over to help Dundee in the ring. Double clothesline misses. Jeff Jarrett catches Jimmy Golden with a tremendous right hand.
Dundee grabbed the foot of Robert Fuller and decked him, pulled it out from under to give Jeff a one-on-one situation with Jimmy Golden. Now Jeff, with the kendo stick, slams Golden. Dundee going for a figure 4 leg lock on Robert Fuller. The match is officially over with in 15 minutes. Jeff keeping Golden and Bruno out of there, while Dundee is punishing Robert Fuller. Jerry Jarrett comes in and gets the referee away.
Well, it was from the result of that figure 4 leg lock that Bill Dundee put on Robert Fuller that he actually ended up causing what I think is going to be a major headache, already some, but going to be a major headache, and that is that special boot that Robert Fuller has. We'll take a look and see exactly with Fuller using it for the first time in action.
Knocked back down right over the top of referee Jerry Calhoun. And
Whoa!
Hickerson goes by and stomps on Calhoun, nails Dundee, and now it's Phil up to the top rope. He misses as Dundee rolls out of the way, covers him up. The belt is at stake. And here comes gorgeous Gary Young going after Dundee, and Dundee takes him out over the top rope. Jimmy Golden coming out of the stud stable in the back, and Dundee meets him coming through the rope as Hickerson now picks Dundee up. Dundee slides him, rolls him back up. Is he going to get it? Referee pulls himself over one, and Dundee is kicked right in the head. You notice Robert Fuller's got that wheelchair all of a sudden.
He's got those boots on. Earlier he had them in his hand, and now he's got those wrestling boots on. He's calling for the bell. That's going to be a disqualification.
Got to be a disqualification.
But still, Bill is not going to win the belt.
I don't know whether Bill is ever going to walk out of there or not.
Oh, they got it. Look at Bruno now. Yeah, take advantage now, Bruno. Way to go. He's cut open.
Dundee busted open, yeah, by when Fuller kicked him with those boots, Dave. Here comes Tommy King, and boy, he is slammed around.
Yeah, just looking at those boots, that right boot of Fuller has a sole on it that's thicker than the left one.
Considerably, yes.
Who knows what's in that sole? Steel plate? Whatever. It sure cut Bill Dundee's head open when he kicked him with it.
Well, Bill Dundee got what he wanted, by golly, and that was Robert Fuller right across the ring from him in a single match where he thought, an opportunity of having a one-on-one match with him. Robert Fuller, superstar Bill Dundee. Here they go in the Mid-South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee.
They're already in the ring. Got the jump on Robert Fuller. Dundee got Fuller, slings him across on his back. He's kicking him. He's got that rope of his robe. He's got it around his neck, choking him. Out of the ring they go, Bill Dundee and Robert Fuller. Dundee slams ahead of Robert Fuller right into that top steel rail. Now into the ring post. Throws his shoulder into the post. They're out everywhere. Look out. Here they come. They're out in the crowd right now, going toward the back.
In the back, Jamie Dundee was in the ring looking at where his dad was. Downtown Bruno gets a full Nelson on him. Sylvia, swinging the kendo stick, hits Downtown Bruno rather than Jamie Dundee. He's chasing him around the ring. And I don't see Bill. There is Bill. Fuller must be on the floor. Started off, man, as soon as Dundee hit the ring, he hit Robert Fuller. I mean, creamed him. Drug him around, took him by the jacket, slung him around the floor. And here comes Dundee back up the aisle with Fuller collared. Robert knocks over the restraining fence, the steel fence. Dundee has him in the center of the ring and is pounding away on Fuller. Dundee at 5'7". Oh, Dundee comes after Downtown Bruno, knocks him off the ring apron, but from behind, Fuller gloms him, and Jamie Dundee chasing Downtown Bruno. Man, it's hard to keep up with everything, Roger.
I mean, it's wild, like we knew it would be. There's Sylvia with a kendo stick. Gets a few hits on Bill Dundee. There's Jamie chasing him out of the area. Jamie Dundee trying to help his dad up. Fuller grabs Dundee by the hair. Out of the ring he goes.
And when he hits the floor, Sylvia hits him with that kendo stick. Jamie Dundee again ran Bruno and Sylvia off. Helps his dad up. Whoa, and Sylvia just teed off with both hands. Jamie Dundee just got a hold of downtown Bruno. Now it's Robert Fuller slamming Bill Dundee with a foot on the concrete, rolls him back into the ring. And as Dundee comes up, Fuller hits him again with that right. Fuller rushed in and Dundee swung up, caught him with a foot right in the face. Over in the corner, Dundee whips Robert Fuller across the ring. He's going for a sleeper. Boy, that's not a good hold because of the height mismatch.
Oh, he's giving away a lot of height. Dundee now trying to put the pressure on to put him to sleep. Now he's got an advantage. Now he can effectively use it. Fuller now getting a little weak. He's coming back up now. Dundee holding on. Frank Morrell round into the corner. Frank Morrell down, and so is Robert Fuller.
Dundee gets a pin position on Fuller, but the referee is down. Dundee comes over to get the referee up, but Fuller is getting up and loading that boot. Oh, boy, look out, Bill. Oh, he got him right in the midsection. He loaded that boot up, kicked Dundee hard right in the midsection. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be it. Bill Dundee nailed with that boot in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Robert Fuller is the winner. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. The official winner is Robert Fuller. Fuller, the official winner in 3:30. Jamie Dundee is trying to tell the referee what Fuller did with that boot. But Frank Morrell, who is still trying to stretch the kinks out of the back where he got hit, and Jamie is still trying to tell Frank, look, he was loading the boot. Fuller comes over and takes a swing at Jamie Dundee. Bill Dundee takes that opportunity. No, it's all over with. I wondered. Sylvia running around the ring. Bruno running around the ring. Jamie chasing him. Dundee takes Fuller down. He's going for the figure 4 leg lock. This is what he took him out of action for a couple of weeks with. Jamie Dundee runs up, grabs Bruno, throws him into the rope. Fuller rolling back and forth. Here comes Golden. Golden really broad arms Jamie Dundee, knocks him down. He rolls into that grapevine cradle. This is called a Fuller leg lock because it came originally from Robert's father, Buddy Fuller. Ron Fuller perfected it. Buddy Fuller and cousin Jimmy Golden also used it. Dundee's head being slammed by Robert Fuller while Jimmy Golden holds him down.
Dundee taking a beating, and he's hooked good. They're really putting the heat on that right leg. They're trying to hurt him. Now Fuller choking Bill Dundee. Frank Morrell trying to break it up. Now Frank Morrell pushed out of the way by Fuller. Fuller punches Frank Morrell. Here's Jeff Jarrett, Brickhouse Brown. They clean him out of the ring, but I hope it's not too late.
Well, Fuller won it officially. In 3 minutes and 39 seconds.
one of the early matches that Jerry the King Lawler defended that world heavyweight title. This one against Dirty Dutch Mantell. It is a dandy, as you would expect. Stay tuned.
Championship. Up for grabs tonight. The current holder, Jerry the King Lawler. Dutch Mantell, you can bet he's going to give it everything he's got to win this match. Mantell wants a PA mic to say another word or two. I might remind everybody's name is Dirty Dutch Mantell, is asking the referee to make a second check of the world heavyweight champion because he understands he carries chains, he throws fire, and all of that. And the referee says enough of this conversation, let us get this underway. There's still some conversation going on. The bell has sounded, and Dutch Mantell is back out again. Dutch again. He made... I didn't catch what he said about Lawler. He said something about searching one more time, but I didn't. There was something else that he added. Oh, he said, I have peace of mind, and so with all the people that's rooting for me in the arena tonight.
Look at Lawler. Lawler saying, are you satisfied? Now, wait a minute. I want to see the other tights, Dutch says. Lawler says that is all the searching that you're going to get, Mantell. Boy, we're getting a little fire started here before we've even gotten the action underway, Roger.
We've seen these guys go at it before, and you can bet you're in store for one battle. It's going to be a good one.
Now Dutch is pulling off. He has on what would be most appropriate in the Himalayan mountains among the goat herders up there, I believe. These furry boots that he has on. He pulled them off, turned them upside down, showed there was nothing in it, and now the action starts. They tie it up, center of the ring. Mantell pushes Lawler right back to the corner with a hard shove. We talked about this when this match was announced on television, and Lawler's a little resentful that Mantell keeps reminding people of it, but it's understandable. Dirty Dutch wrestled Jerry Lawler in Memphis, Tennessee, Cook Convention Center for the AWA Southern Heavyweight title, and he beat Jerry Lawler for that title, took it away from him, and boy, he has never let Lawler forget that. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons the championship committee approved the challenge by Mantell. Mantell figures that he's got Lawler's number.
Tell you what, he's a tough son of a gun.
Oh, you're right there.
And Lawler is aware of his wrestling ability. I'm going to guarantee that, too. Now they tie up in the middle of the ring again. Dutch standing side headlock. Lawler throws Dutch into the ring, but he reverses it. Hip toss. Over goes Lawler on his back. Good move by the Dutch.
We're going to have to break away here. Don't you go away, though. We got the conclusion of the Lawler Dirty Dutch Mantell match, and be back in a moment. Let me remind you again that Championship Wrestling will be back in the Evansville Coliseum coming up on Wednesday night at regular prices, but a not regular card. I mean a sensational card that's going to have some great action you'll want to be there to see. One of the matches is going to be returning a CWA heavyweight title match with Jeff Jarrett challenging Phil Hickerson. Jeff, you got to be ready for the change you know Phil's going to have.
That's exactly right, Lance, and that's what I'm coming to Evansville to look for. Phil Hickerson, I know you're going to come to that ring with that chain, so from the word go, I'm coming after that chain. I'm going to do anything in my power to get that CWA heavyweight title back.
Boy, I'll tell you one thing. That son of a gun gave it a scrap last time. Look Wednesday night. Well, Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden, talking about how bad they are. Let me tell you, two guys there going against the superstar and Brickhouse have been in as many bad ones as anybody ever. Boy, I mean tough matches.
That's right. The Sledge Stable's embarrassed this guy as much as embarrassed me. They've beat my boy up. They've beat me up. They've insulted this fella. Well, it's coming to a screeching halt, brother, in the Evansville Coliseum, 400 Court Street. Biggest card in the history because I've been around a long time, and I've been on one as big as this. So Brickhouse, Brown, and the superstars bring it to you. Come on, Silver. We're going to stick where the sun don't shine.
It ain't going to be a wrestling match. You talking about some serious, hardcore, rumping, stumping. Crocodile Dundee watched the wrestling match and picked up the name from Bill. I'm going to tell you something right now. I mean to take somebody out.
Well, I can tell you one thing or another. If you hadn't seen it yet, you better be ready for Wednesday night. Remember, regular prices coming to the Evansville Coliseum. You'll also be seeing a Southern Tag Team title match when the Rock and Roll RPMs will be defending against the former champions, Billy Travis and Big Scott Steiner. Those are just part of the action matches that you're going to be seeing when you come to the Evansville Coliseum on Wednesday night. One more time, a reminder, it is regular prices. Like for you to be out there and bring a friend when you come to see the action. The Dutchman said in an interview prior to this match, Roger, he is well aware of Lawler's tendency to be a slow starter. He figures that he'll jump Lawler early and maybe get him in a position where he'll never have a chance to get started. As Dutch thus far has been very active. Ooh, Lawler leaps down, goes for a single leg dive, but Dutch is long gone. Dutch has always been a quick one. Dirty Dutch Mantell wrestles out of Oil Trough, Texas. Strange individual in the fact that he is just that, an individual. He has very few friends who are close friends, none in the wrestling business. He will either give you great wrestling action or he'll be so dirty you'll wonder why they don't put him in jail. Tough. You called it right, Raj. He is a tough son of a gun.
Would it be an interesting situation to see the Dutchman and Manny Fernandez as a team tag partner?
I wouldn't want to be their opponents, I can tell you that.
Dirty Dutch got Lawler in the corner now. Referee Jerry Calhoun calling for a break, and we do have a clean break. I don't know how many of those we'll see tonight, but we've seen one anyway. Now, Dutch Mantell pacing the ring. Those boots he's wearing got to be 5 pounds or heavier. They're furry and big. Mantell pushes Lawler back in the corner again. Referee calling for a break. He does so. Slaps Lawler. Lawler is going after him, but referee Jerry Calhoun grabbed the arm of Lawler. That's a little strategy by Dutch Mantell. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to try to lure Lawler into a mistake and get him early.
Lawler went roaring out of that corner with his right gun cocked, and he was going to take Mantell's head off. And the referee grabbed him by the arm, and now he's telling the referee steps in as Dutch was trying to bait Lawler into taking a swing at him. Oh, boy, he slapped Lawler hard. Lawler across the ring right at him, and the referee again grabs Lawler's arm, prevents him from tagging the Dutchman. The battle is joined.
5 minutes and 55 to wrestle. 5 down, 55 to go.
I tell you, now we know we've seen Lawler punch a referee or two. Now, if Lawler's disqualified, the belt's not going to be exchanged in. So, you know, you could Lawler's going to take so much off of Dutch Mantell or referee or anybody else. Then look out. Lawler sneaked in, got him with a fist.
Referee blocked the right, but Lawler hooked him with a left.
And boy, he hooked him good, too. Put Mantell on the mat. Now Mantell going after Lawler. He's reversed it on Mantell. Lawler bouncing around the ring in a boxing-type maneuver.
Oh, it's starting to steam up now. I love it. I'm telling you. The King, Dirty Dutch Mantell. We're 6.5 minutes into the action. The Dutchman grabs the arm of Lawler, turns it over, slaps him in the back of the head about 3 times, and Lawler nails him with a right. Puts Dutch down on the deck. Lawler started back in. Dutch covered up, and the referee got there in time to prevent Lawler from unloading with that right. Dutch a little wobbly as he gets up this time, Roger.
I'll tell you what, you'd be wobbly, too, if you took some punishment that Jerry Lawler's capable of dishing out. Now Dutch was going to move in on Lawler, but he saw a doubled-up fist and stopped. Now they tie up. Mantell pushes Lawler into the ropes. Referee calling for a break. Boy, now Mantell using Lawler as a punching bag with those elbows.
Dutch with that short snap clothesline. He is the one who is best known for that. What he does is get a guy on a rope. He'll start into a whip, but he doesn't let him get 2 steps, and he'll nail him with a swinging broad arm, which in effect comes out as a clothesline. It's a little short snap clothesline, and Mantell is lethal with it.
Fist right at the shoulder. Now he's got an arm bar, and what he's doing is applying the pressure downward right on the back of Lawler. He's got a fist, not the fist, but the hand right on the top shoulder, and pressing down. Jerry Calhoun, the referee, asking Lawler if he wants to give it up. Not that easy. Lawler being punished now by the Dirty Dutchman. Now Dutch Mantell changes strategy, moves around, still got the arm bar. Lawler got the right fist doubled up. He's ready for it. Referee Jerry Calhoun warning him about it.
Crowd saying, let it loose. Let him have it.
Dutch does first with a right. There's that clothesline. Oh, that's brutal. second time. Boy, he grabs Lawler, and he goes about 2 steps, and bam, with a clothesline. Again. It's so quick and so brutal. I mean, it's got to jar you. Now Lawler flies in and misses. Judge Mantell comes back, gets a clothesline on Lawler. For the cover, count of 1, count of 2. Boy, got close. Jerry Calhoun had that hand raised for the count of 3, but Lawler kicked himself out of it. Now, I can't see from this vantage point what Dutch is doing, but Lawler's down on his face. Dutch Mantell on top. I don't know if he's got him by the arm or what.
It almost looks like he has him in a hammerlock and leaning up on it, but I'm with you, Raj. I can't tell exactly what the... yeah, that's what it is. Just saw him. He leaned up far enough then. Lawler's arm is in a hammerlock, and Dutch putting the pressure on it. Lawler up on his knees, trying to get out of it. This action being brought to you in part by Southland Chrysler, Oval Freight, Chrysler and Nancy. For the World Heavyweight title, Jerry Lawler and Dutch Mantell.
Now Lawler trying to get out of it. Dutch Mantell now on his feet. Still got that hammerlock on Jerry the King Lawler. The AWA Heavyweight Championship at stake in this match. Lawler comes to his feet. Dutch Mantell hanging on to that hammer. Now Lawler drills him with an elbow right to another one. Good move by Lawler. There's a third. That breaks it. Boy, Dutch comes right back with a big right to the forehead of the King, and down goes Jerry Lawler.
This son of a gun's getting mean, Raj. There goes Lawler sailing through the ropes and out of the ring. Mantell pitched him down on the concrete.
Now Mantell hops over the top rope down on the concrete floor. Stalking Lawler. Double fist right to the back of the King. Mantell picks Lawler up by the hair, slams him right into that steel wall, and over it goes right on his back. Boy, I can feel the vibration over here.
Dutch dumped him on the concrete very hard. He's trying to take the steel fence apart, but it's hooked in such a way it is not easy. He leaps over the fence, kicks Lawler in the head a second time, a third time, and the referee trying to get him back in the ring. Dutch taking him out in the audience, slams Lawler in the first row of seats. The Dutchman really pulling it all out right now. And all the bars are down. Let it out as Lawler bounces Mantell's head off the ring apron, pulls the Dutchman inside the ring, nails him with the right hand, snaps the strap down. Look out, Katie bar the door. Big right from Lawler again. Dutch still on his feet. Caught with a clothesline. Lawler ran through him with that clothesline and Dutch down.
Oh, the crowd loving it. Lawler drills Dutch Mantell with another right. Got him over in the corner. The crowd saying, yeah, give it to him. Lawler does just that with a series of 4. Boy, one after the other. That's 7.
Lawler being pulled back off of Mantell by the referee. Dutch Mantell rushed out of the corner and hit Lawler, and Lawler went down backward right on top of referee Jerry Calhoun, who has hurt his leg. Mantell drops on Lawler but misses as Lawler rolled out of the way, and the referee, still with his leg hurt, Mantell goes into his wrestling attire, pulls a chain out. And as Dutch started to swing the chain, Lawler's got one. Look at this. He nailed Dutch Mantell with his right with that chain. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. and Lawler has successfully defended his world heavyweight belt against Dutch Mantell in 15 minutes, 20 seconds.
Oh, boy, what a match indeed.
And I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did bringing it to you. Until we see you next week, for Dave Brown, who is not here, this is Lance Russell saying, see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.